I do this time. I'm going to tell a birdie, post that little tweet with an image coming out from it this week, which is interesting. Hey, oh, you know what? I can actually, ready? When I say smile, it's going to take a snapshot of us together on the tweet.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, ready?
Yeah.
Set, smile. All right. Now, did it go out?
That I don't know. It doesn't show up on the left-hand side anymore.
No.
Like it used to.
It doesn't, but I'm just going to check my tweets. Well, what's that? It didn't even say on the side there that it was going to go. It didn't say that I posted it, did it?
Nope, it doesn't say that anymore because it's just for questions now.
But even on the right-hand side in the messages, it didn't mention it.
Nope.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, let's just try this again. Let's try.
Oh, it worked for me.
You tweeted it. Okay. Was I looking at the camera or was I looking down?
I turned off the picture.
All right. Smile. Don't know. That didn't work either.
Ah.
Yeah. What's going on here? Oh, you know what? It's a little GIF. It's a little GIF that happens.
Oh, kind of like the 1 second thing that who did that? Instagram did that.
Yeah, they're doing little GIFs now. Huh? That's weird. Interesting. Yeah. That's interesting. I can see your tweet out, but I can't see mine. Why didn't mine go out?
Oh, I don't see yours either.
Okay, let's try it again. Didn't go. Wow, what's going on there? All right. Should we get this show started?
Let's do it.
All right, look at all these people joining us. Crowds of people here. Thank you very much. It's been great to come in. I'm so glad all my 700 viewers are sitting here today. This is going off.
Right, they're excited about it.
Totally. So my name's Andrew McCauley from Autopilot Your Business. I am joined by Will Hankey. G'day, Will.
Hello, Andrew.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. Did you have a good weekend?
We had a very scary weekend. Lots of trick-or-treaters and all that sort of stuff, you know.
We do not get trick-or-treaters at our house.
You did not?
We never have.
Really?
Don't know why.
Is it that scary?
I think so.
We have a neighborhood that has lots of trick-or-treaters. We have people coming and they drive and park their cars in our streets just to go trick-or-treating in our neighborhood.
Oh, it sounds like my teenagers. They do that.
My neighbor ran out of candy early, like in the first, 6:30 at night, he already ran out. And we didn't because we were out trick-or-treating anyway. And when we came back, we missed it all. And so now I've got a shed load of candy left and kids are excited about that, I'll tell you.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I know that there's a lot of dentists that will buy back the candy. Have you seen any of those?
No.
Oh, a lot of times the dentists in the neighborhoods will buy the candy, for $1 a pound or something like that to get the candy out of the hands of the kids. And then they'll ship that to the troops, usually overseas.
It's interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
That's really interesting.
Yeah. I'm surprised you haven't heard of that.
No, I don't think I have.
Oh, well, it's a good way to get rid of the candy if you don't want a shit pile of it at your house.
Yeah, really. Really. So my tweet worked, but I didn't have a image in it, so I'm not sure what's going on there.
Ah, maybe it's the images that are broken because when I did it without an image and it worked.
Yes. Anyway, so if you've just joined us, welcome along. We're having a chat about what's going on, what the hell happened over the last 3 days. This is our show we do every Tuesday and every Friday, 10:30 Pacific and 12:30 Central, 1:30 Eastern. And we are talking about some of the crazy things that have happened all in the last few weeks. No, few days, I should say. This is few days.
Yeah.
You've got a list for us. What have we got?
Yeah, let's do the 2 Blab ones first since we're on the Blab network. We noticed that after our last show on Friday that as soon as our show was over, it started a countdown and it automatically threw us into another show, which was kind of interesting. Just tossed us right in there, kind of like at the end of a YouTube video when after you watch a video and then it pushes you into the next video automatically. Saw that happen on Friday for the first time. And there he is. We lost you.
No, I'm trying to change the subject and I changed the entire web page.
Oh. Well, still here. The other thing with the Blab is that I've noticed myself that when I get the little notifications, the little push notifications in the corner, when I click on it, it just takes me to a generic page. It doesn't take me to that actual Blab or that actual notification that it was telling me about anymore. In the past, I could click on it and subscribe to something that's coming up or watch one live or whatever. So apparently that's not working correctly.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the two big Blab things. And there was only one thing that we've seen about Twitter in the last week, and it's pretty huge. It's actually something that you just picked up on this morning, and that's that they changed the favorite star to a like and in the form of a heart.
Yes, you hover over, it's called a like. And even if you look in your notifications, it'll say this person liked your retweet or this person liked your post. So as much as they're trying to call it a heart and show some love, they're still using the word like, which is very, very interesting.
Yeah, now the hearts kind of make sense because that's part of the Periscope thing too, where they have all the hearts on there. So
yeah,
I guess they're trying to get these things a little bit more in order. Now I use TweetDeck, which is a Twitter-owned property, and now this morning it said favorites, and now that I brought it up, it actually says likes, and it has a heart there. So that has even changed in the last couple hours.
Yep. I looked at Hootsuite, and I think they are running with likes as well now. So yeah, it's all happening.
Yeah. So that's about the only thing we have for Twitter, which is kind of surprising. Usually there's a couple things going on with them.
Yeah. I don't think I had anything else for Twitter, but yeah, I think you're right. So that's good. Let's leave Twitter alone, but we got a bit of an Amazon bash going on today, I think.
We do. Lots of stuff with them. Today that they announced that they started a Black Friday website a month early. Black Friday is not for another 4 weeks almost. And they've already started a website with some great sales on there, I guess, to beat out everybody by a month.
Yeah. So I saw that there already. But you know what? There was a supermarket here the other day I saw had Christmas shopping already up and running. I'm like, wow, it wasn't even November. It wasn't even Halloween. It was not even Halloween. And they were like, Christmas already? Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. So that's one thing. So that's the Black Friday website. Here's what else they're doing. They're opening a physical bookstore.
Yeah. They're going to have feature some of their products, some of their the Amazon Echo, their Kindles, those sort of things as well, I think.
Yeah. And the funny thing is at the same time, Google has their own store in New York. They're closing that down. So it's going to be interesting to see how that works. I mean, Apple has stores already. And of course they have stores. They have the most successful stores around. But it's interesting to see how that's going to work. Of course, they're opening in Seattle, which will be an interesting market for them to test.
Yeah, what do you think they're going to do in the stores? You think they're just going to have the Amazon products? Do you think they're going to have a few sponsored sections, or you know what I mean? Are you going to be able to buy?
I think, I think it's going to be Amazon products only. They're not going to have some sponsored stuff. I don't think so. I really think that they're going to just have, the usual, the new technology stuff, their TV stuff, their Fire, their tablets, Echo, all that sort of stuff. I don't think they're going to stop making that stuff as they come up with new technology. They may sell, subscriptions and that sort of stuff to Amazon Prime and all that sort of thing too. But, I think that they're not going to have sponsors. It'd be pretty, I don't know. I don't think it makes sense for them to have sponsored stuff there.
Yeah. Yeah. Does it make sense for them to have a store? I guess it does. I mean, I don't know. They're selling all their stuff in Target and all these other places anyway.
Yeah, well, it's funny that they're doing that, because I think there's a big shift towards having small businesses become drop-off points for Amazon too. So, yeah, watch this space, I guess.
Yep.
Watch this space. So that's Amazon. But here's the other thing that they're doing too, is that they're getting rid of their listings for all the competitors. Chromecast and Apple TV is now disappeared from the listings on Amazon.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Get rid of your competitors. Don't let them advertise. That might come back to get them somehow.
Yeah, well, that's right. But that's what's happened with them just in the last couple of days as well. So that's that. And then what else they're doing? They're closing down their Amazon Local as well.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting with the fact that, we just talked last week about Facebook kind of embracing the local marketplace, and here Amazon is going the opposite direction.
I rang Amazon actually probably about a month and a half ago. I wanted to get into their Amazon Local listings there, even at, the Living Social and that sort of stuff, and I couldn't find the categories I wanted to be in. So I called them up and I spoke to the guy. I said, look, we're doing some pretty big internal changes right now, and we're not taking on any more Amazon Local clients. And I'm like, wow, okay. So I sort of I heard there was movement going on, but I didn't know what sort of things were happening. But now, it clearly says that on December 18, Amazon Local stopped selling daily deals at local.amazon.com. All purchased vouchers will not be affected by this change, but from October 30, 2015 until December 18, you can continue to purchase deals at Amazon Local as usual.
Yeah.
So,
And I know that Groupon missed it on a big chance to sell their stock with Google, I think, a while back.
Sorry, say that again.
Groupon had an opportunity to sell a while back and didn't do it, and now their shares have dropped 90%, I think.
Yeah, these daily deal things, Groupon had a bit of a problem. I think a lot of backlash from customers because they were killing some businesses by just hammering them with. I mean, that was probably not Groupon's fault. It's probably the silly shop owner's fault. But they've all sort of gone back a little bit, these coupon sites, haven't they?
Yeah, they were really popular for a while, and I got tired of the daily emails, quite honestly, and I think that's what cut me off from it. Yeah,
definitely. So I think that's all we got on Amazon. Anything else we need to bash Amazon about?
I think that's it.
Physical stores, Chromecast, getting rid of Chromecast. You spoke about the emojis. That's interesting. I'm just seeing if there's any other. No, I think we're done with Amazon. Amazon, you can have a break.
Yeah, finally, right? Yeah, you mentioned the emojis. There's a school that created an app called Emoji to Video, and they're actually testing where you can put in emojis as instead of words as search items and search YouTube videos.
Really?
Put in a little pizza emoji in there, and then you get videos about pizza.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting, isn't it? It's like a whole entire new language.
It is, yeah.
And what if you put two emojis together? You have a happy face with a pizza. You're looking for good pizza.
Yep, it works.
Sad face looking for bad pizza.
Yeah, it works. You can actually put a cat. You can put a cat and a pizza, and it'll show you videos that have cats and pizza in them.
Or a cat flavored pizza.
Perhaps.
Oh, wow. That's going to open up a whole Pandora's box of craziness. I'm sure there'll be little Easter eggs popping around saying, you try and put these three emojis together and see what you get.
Right. Now, I've seen commercials here in St. Louis where you can put in a pizza emoji into something with Domino's, send them an emoji, and they'll send you pizza. Have you seen that?
No.
Yeah, it's a commercial. I guess I would assume you have to have it set up that says every time I text a pizza emoji to Domino's, it means I want this certain pizza, ordered. But kind Kind of interesting that you can do that.
I don't know about you, but I don't eat pizza as regularly as that to have that set up.
We do. I had pizza for lunch, and yeah, we do it at least once a week here.
Well, you're way ahead of me because I haven't even had lunch yet. I'm not even into lunch yet.
That's right.
Still morning. So yeah, interesting. All right. So what else we got? I'm going to change the topic while we're here. Hey, Alan. Hey, Alan. Good to see you.
Hello, Alan.
Haven't seen Alan for a long time.
Yeah.
There's
also some other YouTube Red related news. Last week they came out with the YouTube Red, where it's a subscription model, free for the first 30 days and then $9.99 a month or something like that.
Yep.
Ad free, those sort of things. So is it PewDiePie? Is that how you say that? I know who it is. I just don't know how to say it.
So PewDiePie is I think he has the most subscribers on YouTube. He's had more subscribers than anybody else.
Yeah.
And from memory, he just talks about games. So he goes through a game and he'll say, hey, here's the latest Minecraft 412, and he'll take you through it and tell you what it's all about. He has 40 million subscribers.
Wow.
To this channel. This guy is insane. He's signed up. He's doing YouTube Red. Now, he makes a lot of money from ads. Now, ad blocking has come out recently, and he's saying that about 40% of his viewers have ad blocking already installed.
Wow.
It used to be 15%. Now it's 40%. So now he's losing revenue, of course, because there's ad blockers coming out. He's gone down the track and using YouTube Red, which doesn't have ads, but he's not really sure, seeing an upswing of people taking up the YouTube Red subscription in order for him to make money or continue making money. So, interesting, hey?
Yeah, a couple of days ago when I pulled up YouTube, it had a big, gigantic ad for YouTube Red. Like the first time that you use it after they announced that service.
Yeah.
And I just turned it off, and I don't know that I've really seen anything else about it.
I haven't seen much at all either. So yeah, I really just been keep an eye on it, but I'm not ready to subscribe to that just yet at all.
Right. I'm actually going to pull it up now and just see if there's any sort of mention about it at all. But I don't think there is. No, it just puts me on my regular page with my channel and things like that.
Can you still hear me? Because I've lost your video.
Oh, I
can hear you. I can hear you, and you've disappeared out of the entire feed.
Okay.
But it's just me there. That's really weird. Wow. Anyway, if you're joining us, it's not just me by myself. It's Will Hankey's popping in a minute. He's just had a bit of a trip off the internet. He's going to jump in any minute. Here he comes. There he is.
All right, are we back?
Yep. Obviously, YouTube Big Brother are watching you closely to see what you're about to say, and they pulled the plug on you.
Yes, just on the camera.
That was really weird. You completely disappeared. Your number, there's only two of us in the room, and bang, you're gone.
That's funny. So let's talk about Snapchat. So
let's talk about Snapchat.
Yeah, they launched yet another way to hopefully start making some revenue, and they're going to call it Sponsored Lens. And they had their first one, which was Halloween themed, around the Peanuts, which is coming out with a new movie shortly. And you could have Snoopy dance across your screen. And they also had candy corn. So what is your opinion of candy corn? I think we actually talked about this, didn't we?
Yeah, not a big fan.
No, I like it.
Yeah, not a big fan.
Well,
you either like it or hate it, really, don't you?
Yeah. Well, if you wanted to on Snapchat, you could actually have candy corn spewing out of your mouth for whatever reason.
Because you'd want to do that, right?
Yeah, apparently somebody did. Yeah. So, yeah. And of course, there were some other Snoopy Peanuts related things that you could do as well, which is kind of cool. Just a kind of an interesting way to kind of promote your new movie. Now, when the Twitter Moments came out about 2 weeks ago, the movie Creed actually used Twitter Moments to kind of announce their movie as well. So it's
Mm-hmm.
interesting to see these brands, or I guess movies would be called a brand, trying to launch in odd and strange ways to gather more attention.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Have you increased your usage of Snapchat?
I have not.
No. There was another article that popped out about Snapchat too. Just 2 days ago. It was about the Snapchat terms of conditions have changed slightly,
Oh,
and in that they're talking about in the past where they're gonna they will always have every right to use and move and do whatever you want with your photos. They're now throwing in a new word called store your photos, store your content, which means like, hang on a minute, Snapchat, you were never storing our photos supposedly, but now you are. Interesting.
yeah. Wasn't that the whole premise behind it? Was Brett Favre, where he was texting things that didn't have any way to get stored. So that's
Supposedly.
yeah.
The term just changed on the weekend, supposedly. So, yeah, watch that space too. If you're Snapchatting things you shouldn't be Snapchatting.
Right.
Yes. So, yeah.
I'm safe there.
I'm safe too. Someone actually Snapchatted me on the weekend. I'm like, how the hell do I get this up? How do I use this again? Yeah. Anyway, what else we got? Anything else there on this wonderful Tuesday?
Yeah, Instagram is now giving small business owners access to do some carousel ads, which we've been able to do in Facebook for a while now. Maybe 4 months, 3-4 months, I guess.
Yep.
And they work fairly well too. I've had some pretty good results with them.
And as you pointed out, you can now do 50 carousel ads, right? 50 photos in a carousel.
You can, yeah. I don't know if anybody want to do that many, but you certainly can test a lot of different pictures.
Yeah, interesting. So I've been digging into Instagram a lot lately, actually, and I'm keeping a close eye on what sort of ads are coming through. I'm not seeing any carousel ads yet. Not that I can remember. No. So yeah, be interesting to see how that goes.
Yeah, well, they're giving small business owners access or the ability to do those. I'm assuming that means through the Power Editor, the Facebook Power Editor.
Yeah, right.
So are you running any carousel ads for any clients?
No, I'm not at the moment. Not doing that. Are you?
Yeah, I do some around products. It seems to work fairly well. The really cool thing is Facebook, if you do 5 different carousel ads, they'll actually optimize and show the one that gets the most engagement, first. And they'll actually move them around. So it's not necessarily the 5 that you put in order. You can actually move them around as well.
Interesting. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah. Or
wow.
I've also seen some brands take the 5 pictures and make them consecutive, where one picture leads to the next one, like it's words or something across a couple pictures.
Oh, okay. So you could have like a story sort of thing, sort of a mapped out story in pictures.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
I've also seen here lately, I signed up for a service last week, and now I'm seeing ads on Facebook that are basically trying to get me to come back to that service and fill out my profile. So it's a carousel ad, 5 different ads. Every ad is the same. Tell us more about you. And then there's 5 different pictures. So I guess they're trying to resonate with, 5 different groups of people to see, to get them back. But that's kind of an interesting use of it as well.
Yeah, right. Wow. Lots of things going on. Lots of things changing. Crazy world of online marketing that it is.
Yes, there are.
Do we have anything else there we want to add?
That's all I've got on the list for today. We've had about 10 different things.
I know. And I reckon we'll have another 10 on Friday.
Probably.
So if you are watching this on Friday, or you're watching this today on a replay, and you want to come and join us and subscribe to our little Friday show, then I'm going to give you a link for this. How do I give you a link for this one?
I don't know. Might kick you out and make you.
I'm on another page. I'm trying to. It's actually asked me to sign into Blab.
Oh, really?
I'm already signed in. Why is it asking me to sign into Blab? now I can follow myself. Well, that's interesting. Lab is rocking right now. Can you get the link for that event
I'm going to grab it now.
for next week, and then we can paste in here for our throngs of followers that we've got here.
Yeah. So I guess the easy way would be to go to your profile, blab.im/AndyMac71. There it is. You know, the other day I started a Blab and didn't realize that my mouse had double clicked, and somehow I ended up with two of them open, and it was driving me crazy because there was an echo. You know, there was a 1 second echo or something. I didn't realize I had a second window open. That was kind of funny.
That's funny.
Like, man, this thing's driving me crazy.
All right, I'm going to pause this little recording. Thanks for joining us. We are here every Friday and every Tuesday, 10:30. 10:30 Pacific, 12:30 Central, and 1:30 Eastern. We're talking about what's going on with the changes in online marketing, social media, and all things in between. Love you to join us. Come along and join us. Thanks, Will.
All righty. Take care, Andrew.